on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. How you guys doing? So real quick, I just wanted to say thank you guys. We hit 550 subscribers, I believe. I just wanted to say thank you, and I really appreciate all the love and support. And yeah, man, this is how far we got. With all you guys supporting me, man, and showing all the love, you guys push me all the time, man, to continue to work on this, and that shit pushes me to keep going, man. So with all that said, I really appreciate all you guys. So today we are not going to be working on the hatch. We're going to be doing something a little bit different. My boy James, he got a new whip, so I wanted to show it to you guys because we're probably going to be doing a couple things to that as well. We're going to include that into the channel. And so yeah, man, I wanted to show you guys what we got going on, man. And yeah, so when he gets here, I'll get you guys going, man. So be right back. Oh, my dog pulled up in the Audi though. Supercharged S4. I see you. I see you, man. I see you. Okay. Damn, this thing is clean. What's up, homie? My dog came up in the world with the Audi, son. Yeah. Oh, this thing is nice. This is nice, man. So what? We're gonna make this fast too?
We are. It's gonna go full bolt on. My goal for this is like pretty much an 11-second street car. That's where I want it to be. Somewhere in the 11s. I want it to handle nice. Be able to drive cross country still.
Damn, this is fresh, man. The brakes.
But we gotta do brakes.
We gotta do brakes today, right?
Yeah. I actually got them in the back.
See what you got, man.
So,
oh, the snap-on game.
I'm gonna put RBF 600 in it for fluid. We got Hawk HPS 5.0 pads for the front and rear. Got stainless steel stoptech front and rear.
Oh man, this guy's going all out here.
I got stoptech rotors in there. I got front and rear stoptech drilled and slotted. I think this is the rear rotor.
And rotors?
Or just one. The other one there in that box.
Got the stoptech rotors and everything, huh? Drilled and slotted.
So we're gonna throw them on.
So
get rid of this little brake shimmy it's got.
So guys, that's what we're gonna be doing today, man. We're gonna be throwing some brakes and rotors on the Audi that he just got. I guess it's vibrating a little bit when he hits the brakes. He's gonna swap it out right away. No time to waste. But yeah, guys, this is the car. Let's see if I see this inside. It's so nice. This thing's beeping at me, but yeah, it's still nice.
Get the carbon on all the doors, you know?
Yeah, man, you went fancy here, buddy. We're gonna have to step it up. All right, man, so guys, we're gonna head over to James' house. We're gonna do some brakes. Yeah. We got the Audi pulled in, and we got all our parts. So yeah, we're gonna get this car jacked up, and I'll be right back. All right, so here we are, man. Ooh, boom. So this is what it looks like. Oh, you got the red coil packs.
You got a dumbass little sensor too.
We need this for the K series, bro.
I mean, I don't even think they would work, to be honest with you.
They red though, they nice.
They're nice. You can get some red ones.
They even got this guy in here chilling, he's fried.
Oh. Get that man off. That man crispy.
Rest in peace.
Sorry, boy. Yeah. Alright, as you can see on the rear brakes, this is an electric caliper. So, unfortunately, you will need a tool to do your rear brakes. That tool is in the box behind us somewhere. I gotta look for it. But you plug it in through the OBD2 port and you tell this to retract, and it like does a bunch of spins, and then you're able to push in the piston. I will show you guys how to do that when it gets to that point, but I think that was worth mentioning. For the rear brakes, you do need a tool to properly change them, or else you'll break this motor. It controls your e-brake basically. Everything's kind of going to electric calipers now. Alright, so this is a little tool that I was telling you about. You gotta plug it into your OBD2, and then it'll power on, and you just select it, and I'll show you what to do then. Alright, so this is the first time I'm doing it, so I'm gonna kind of learn as we go. I'm going to assume you go to EPB, electronic parking brake, European, Audi. So one thing I like about most Autel products, they're very simple and easy to use. They're usually pretty straightforward. And then start brake pad change, open brakes completely, and when you get done you hit end, and it will basically tighten back down that motor to relearn where it is, so your parking brake still works. So we're gonna hit one, next, okay, and you can hear them spinning. Now they are opened up completely. I'm just gonna do that, and we're gonna see. We'll find out. We'll figure it out. You can't break it. Famous last words, right?
All right, so back at it again. So we got the brakes opened up for the rear, and now he is going to start to take the brake pads off.
All right, so it's a 13, which is strange because I'm used to working on Hondas, and Honda does not use 13s on anything, like ever. So yeah, I was right. After it spins on the computer, you spin it back. I get confused because they have those pistons on older style calipers where you have to spin them to go back, and this looks similar, but I don't know. Apparently you don't need to. Once you tell the tool to open it up, you just push it straight back. These are probably OEM. Yeah, take the bracket off. Also, the bolts are different for the bracket. The tall one is the top bolt, the bottom one is smaller. Yeah. And we got this little stupid Torx that holds the rotor on. I'll get my little gun for that. And my little impact driver. But this car isn't rusted, so I figured it would just come off. Oh, feel that lip in these rotors.
Oh yeah, that shit's fucked. I mean, I've seen worse, but
Yeah, I've definitely seen worse.
so we got the old one, and now we got the new one.
Stoptech drilled and slotted. There's debate about drilled and slotted. I like how they look.
All right, so he's gonna go ahead and take out the old brake line. We got the new stoptech brake lines.
There's the old brake line. Kind of let it drip out a little bit. I don't think these are side dependent. There's not very much for instructions. Not like you need any. It's pretty straightforward. I say that as I can't seem to thread this in. There it goes. You want them to be tight, but not like insanely tight, or else they'll damage something. Or else down and under goes into this little thing. Similar thing going with this. Tight, but not like super.
So that's it. You got the rear brake line on.
Yeah.
So pretty much, guys, for the video, what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you the rear right side, and I'm gonna do the rear driver's side, and then we'll finish the rest off camera. Just wanted to give you guys a little preview on what we're doing here. James wanted to get right into it and start working on the Audi. But yeah, there's gonna be more future stuff with this car. How much power does this car make?
Stock, like, I don't know, like, yeah, I think they claim like 330. It might make like 300 to the tire, I would guess. I don't know.
Well, makes like 330. He said his goal is like 500. So
it's basically dual pulley, changing out your upper and lower pulley. And all the supporting mods for that basically gets you around there, and depending on your car, how much weight's in it and everything, it should put you into the 11s. So we'll play with it. I mean, this is a new kind of territory for me. Like, I've had a Volkswagen before, but never had like something like this, so it's all new territory. Should be fun. And then I'm not gonna put much on here because we have some on the hardware itself. That is it for. Alright, I'm gonna take this little bolt off first. You don't really have to if you're not changing them or whatever, but I figured it'd be easier to do it now. It is the slide pin bolts. It's the same. It's a 13 for the slide pin bolts. Oh, I almost forgot. We should take this off first. Okay, I guess the pads decided to come with the brakes. Oh, because they got little circles in them. Okay. Yeah, they were good brakes. The rear rotors were warped, Looks like they actually used the orange stuff last time too. The rear rotors were warped, and I kind of just wanted to switch to drilled and slotted and do everything nice, so that's what I ended up doing. Caliper bracket is a 21 mil. So I just put it on this big wrench or ratchet. Alright, now this is off. I'll leave that. Oh, I'm sorry. Take the rotor off. Alright, so now we will look at changing the brake line again for this front one. There are our brake lines. Our little washer pack and stuff. Just double check that it's the same length on any part before you start taking things apart. These are. They are the proper ones. If it holds true to what the back side was, the top should be an 11, which it is. It broke free. Tighten it back up so it doesn't leak before I'm ready. And I believe the bottom should be a 14, which it is. Crack that free. Tighten her back real quick. Alright, so we will take off this top one first to give it access to actually spin out the line from the caliper itself. Probably gonna leak a little fluid. Let it do that. There wasn't much that came out. Good. Grab a new line and attempt to thread it into the hole. I had a little trouble getting it started on the back one. Probably gonna have the same thing this time. There it goes. On up to here, grab your washer, put it on, stick it up through this, and just start tightening it back down. You want to spray it down, just get all the fluid off of it, and you just want to make sure it's not leaking, basically. Make sure no more fluids coming down off of it, clean up the fluid that did drip. And just keep an eye on it. Just like the other side, or the back where I was putting it on the brake hardware itself, this is essentially the brake hardware. So We're gonna put a little on there. I know that was a lot more than a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. Put it on there because it rubs, and I'm going to assume that it's going to rub there. So the way I'm doing it is it's different than some of the BMW ones, is I'm putting it like half on, and I've slipped like a million times already. But kind of walk it out, push really hard, and get it in, and it'll hook in, and then just push.
And that's it.
Make sure it's on there. And then that's the clip on. Alright.
Alright guys, so we are done with the right passenger side. We got the drilled and slotted brake rotors on rear and front. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the other side, but my battery is dying, so I'm not gonna film the rest of that. So it's kind of pretty much the same thing as this side. Alright guys, so we are back and we got all the brakes put on. The rears, back at it again. We are completely done. We are just bedding the brakes in.
So the way I bed the brakes in is I'll do like 4 to like 7-ish really hard quick stops without locking up the tires or engaging the ABS pretty much as hard as you can for about 40 miles an hour. And then you want to go back and you let them cool down, let it cool off for a decent amount of time, and you go out and you do it again and do 4 to 5 stops from like 50-ish, 60, and let it cool off again,